Hey guys, it's me, it's that PULS3 coming at you guys with the championship title pack, which came out with the Superstar DLC pack, which came out today. Some people are calling it, including myself in my videos, the DLC pack number 2. I think that's what it's more commonly known as. And the championship pack has been overlooked a little today. A lot of people are just going straight to the Superstars, but yes, championship titles did get released. The first one up here is the US Championship belt that John Cena brought for a little bit before JBL and his cabinet threw it away. It looks alright, but it doesn't spin, so that's an issue. Next up, we have the WCW Cruiserweight Championship. It looks alright. The one issue I've always had with the Cruiserweight Championship is that they didn't paint in the top of the belt where it has the acronym WCW. Yeah, it has the painted WCW on the side plates, but I always thought it would look better if they painted the WCW on the main plate at the top with a red paint or something, because it looks like it's kind of missing something. Next up, we have the WCW Tag Team Championship. And I've always kind of liked the look of this belt. It doesn't really challenge the WWE Championship belts that they had during the Attitude Era, really, I think, in my opinion. But I think that it is a pretty darn good-looking belt. And, I mean, overall, I don't know. I don't think I'm going to be using it. But, I mean, some people might. I think I'll stick to my WWE old championship belts there. And here comes the worst-looking one. I never even seen the WCW Hardcore Championship before, and this is my first time actually ever seeing it. And it looks pretty bad. It looks like the aspect ratio is like horrible on it. Like it looks like it's been stretched out all the wrong way, and I don't know what is going on with the belt here, but I definitely feel like they messed up with this belt in real life, because in real life I guess it looks exactly like this. So I don't know. I just don't like the look of it at all, and I don't think I'm going to be using it. So yeah, that's the Hardcore Championship from WCW. Next up here we have the World Heavyweight Championship with the NWO paint over it. There's one thing that I noticed about this belt. You know, when the NWO used to paint over the belts, they would paint over the entire belt, not just the top half. And that's something I noticed about this belt, is that the top half has NWO on it, but the rest of the belt doesn't have NWO on it. It's just like it takes up the top half of the belt, and then the bottom half of the belt is kind of just there. And I wish they would announce your character as the NWO World Heavyweight Champion or something like that, but it's whatever. Next up is the WCW United States Championship, and it is one of the better looking belts, I think, of all time. You know, when Goldberg held it, when Booker T held it, I mean, just the belt just looks good. I think it looks better than the United States Championship that WWE has right now, and I wouldn't mind it making a comeback. I don't think it's going to at all. But, you know, I think it is one of the better looking belts. And if I were to use a United States Championship belt in the game, this is the one I would be using. I just like the look of it. It doesn't have really much paint on it, except for the one part, but I like the paint they did use on it. Next up is the ECW Classic World Heavyweight Championship. And I like the newer style World Heavyweight Championship that ECW had. Not the WWE version, but the one that ECW had when they replaced it. I like that one a little better than this one, but not to say that this isn't a good belt. The championships that ECW had were really unique. I think that's the best word for it. They were very unique belts. And I mean, they all had their own unique look, and they didn't look like anyone else. You knew it was an ECW belt just by looking at it, and that's why it was good. And here we have the ECW World Television Championship. I think this is one of the better, one of the better looking belts out of all the belts too. Just because of the circular pattern in the middle. I like the paint on it. It kind of contrasts the red and the blue. I think it is one really good looking belt, and I might replace the TNA Television Championship with this one. I was thinking about doing that in my universe mode, but I really wish I could take out the ECW in the middle and put like TNA or something, because I don't want the guy coming out there and it has, you know, ECW written on it. So I don't know. I'll think about that. Next up, we have the ECW World Tag Team Championships, and I only have one guy coming out right now because I did not feel like making an entire stable just to show off both of them since they're the same belt. But like I said, look at the design of this belt. You can just look at it and tell it's an ECW belt. I really like the designs of most of the ECW belts. I mean, they're actually really nice looking, and I wish that WWE would kind of do that with some of their belts. And, you know, the Tag Team Championships for them, the Trojan one is unique, but not unique in a good way. And right here we have the AWA World Heavyweight Championship. This is the classic AWA Championship. I put it on Vader. I don't know why. Whatever. Vader looks ridiculous right now. He looks like he has a duck face on. If you look at that, it's just kind of stupid looking. But the belt is beautiful. It's a good looking belt. This belt a lot of people probably don't even know about, or I didn't even really know much about it. I mean, I knew what the AWA was, but I didn't know much about it. But it was held by people like Larry Zbyszko and people like that. So I mean, like, it's kind of an old belt, but it's a beautiful belt. I really like the design of it. So anyways, that's all the belts that came out in the championship title pack today. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thanks for watching. It's been your pleasure.